Hey guys, I'm going to try something new today because I figure if it's Saturday and you're checking out LinkedIn, you have more than the standard 1 to 3 minutes, or if you're on Facebook, you might take some extra time, right? So I just want to show you something that I probably will implement something like this month, but I want to show you the client getting method if you are a coach, consultant, or you're just pitching your business. I mean, this is something everybody needs. So this is an example of a good SMART goal. This month, I will help 10 clients get crystal clear on their outreach methods to clients and have them increase their response rate by at least 30%. Now, is 30% high or low? I think saying 20% is like what everybody says. So, hey, let's up level. Let's set an exciting goal. What could 30% response increase give to your bottom line? Only you can answer that. How will I do that? I'll offer strategy sessions. Very standard. Don't complicate things. On the call, I'll tell you a little bit about you can tell me a little bit about your business and what you're aiming to accomplish. And what I would want to do on the call is to see what your message is, of course, what your profile looks like, what you're selling, and if I really feel confident that if I show you a framework, and I show you a little bit now, something I created, but if I really feel I can help you, and if I can, why would I not want to help you? How am I going to get money if I don't think I can help people, right? So if I'm going to get 10 clients, I'll start with reaching out to 10 potentials a day, which probably is a very low amount for most people. But I'd feel pretty confident that at least I'll get an initial response, and I send the calendar. Maybe they don't schedule the strategy session, but if I can get them to respond to me, there's certain things you want to do to get that initial response I'll share with you. So to start off, I'd contact people that have viewed my profile recently. That's the first place I'd go. I want to see people who have taken interest coming over and looking at my profile. And of course, the way you do that is with your content marketing and getting people interested and making interesting comments on other people's posts. The second thing, reach out to closer connections. I met so many people online, and you don't realize how many of them you've actually talked to. And so if you go look at your messages, you'd be like, yeah, if you're in a pod, those people are there to help you as long as you're willing to help them too. There's nothing wrong with asking to partner with people. That's really the reason I'm on LinkedIn, is to partner with people and to get people interested in coming to see me and trusting me that I'm going to do a good job. The third thing is try voice message. Now, sometimes it's easier for somebody, if they're clicking, to just read what you wrote. But if you're a really good pitcher and you have a good pitch, the first thing I would say is write something, be like, some opening line. It doesn't have to be anything, but, or you can just send the voice message. They'll listen to it eventually. They just might not get back right away because they might not be able to listen to a voice message. And even if people that you think you can't help directly, you can ask for a referral. And if people don't respond to you, just wait a couple days or wait a day and follow up. If you have a system, everybody's talking about systems and doing different things. I think this is really smart. Now, I was debating whether to write this because I don't want people to get the wrong idea. But basically, if you read Robert Cialdini, if I said that right, I hope so, he's got these principles here. And each of these principles are methods of persuasion that everybody knows. It's not like a weird thing. It's almost a respectful thing to persuade another person because, hey, we're always selling one way or another. If you know Grant Cardone, he's always saying that. So one reciprocity thing, you need to share something personal or something about you. Like, hey, what's something you have in common, and, how can you kind of share something about yourself? Because when you share, people want to give back. The second thing is scarcity. And with scarcity, what I mean is So say you want to help 10 clients. Okay, maybe you've helped, or 2 people are signed on. So now you have 8 clients left. So you have a certain amount of slots that are left. Say, hey, there's some limited slots, come and get it, because it's true. You don't have to lie about it. Or you can say, I'm doing this program here. This is the deadline, and that's what we're doing. Authority is interesting. I think if you give a really good pitch with your voice message, that would tell me, like, hey, this guy's on it. This guy's practiced. If you are dressed well in your picture, if your LinkedIn's good, there's testimonials, of course. But I've hired people with a lot of testimonials, and I'm like, this person doesn't care about, this is like, not for me. So I like to look at the whole package. So normally people are probably going to click on your profile and get an interest if they like you or not. Consistency. That's, people like people that they can kind of get to know, that they can trust, that kind of doesn't, isn't quite out of the norm from what they expect. That group kind of mentality. If they see that other people have trusted you, this is where testimonials could come in. They'll be like, oh, well, I guess if these people trust you or these people recommended you, then you might be a good person to do some work with. Liking, that's where common interests come into play. And that's big. I know sales guys always talk about this, but it's more than just fake connecting in a way. It's like, hey, and if you do a lot of things, activities, you're going to be able to resonate. If you started something new, that opens up a new world of people that you can connect with. That's why it's always good to keep doing new things and, having someone there, like a coach or consultant, to keep pushing you to the next level and to that better self that you want to be. So in my profile, I just click on my name. -3. So I already have 700 views, and since I have premium, I can go all the way down. Let's see, who did I talk to? Oh, sometimes I'll go to the interesting views. So I talked to Chris. So me and Chris have already started messaging, and we've already talked. I already know he's a Steelers fan. I told him that, that's all right. I knew of him because he was on a site, or he was on Kedma's posts about pitching, and pitching is obviously really important. So we already started the discussion. So if I asked him to have like a strategy session to talk to him, he would probably say yes. He would put me somewhere on his schedule to have a conversation. And if he likes what I have to say, he might refer me, or he might say, hey, well, I actually do need help with this. So I hope he doesn't mind if I click on his profile. So just looking at his profile, okay, he's worked in finance. I've worked in finance. He's worked high net worth individuals. Okay, so it's a lot of like, he's very trustworthy. I'm seeing right away. Recruited in PNC, honored. Okay, so he's got, he acquired a business, and now he's, leading that team, and he's probably got, a lot of big goals. And, he's obviously assets under management increased 58%. So, he wants to keep doing that. He wants business. So he would probably be somebody, that would want to figure out how to talk to more people. Sometimes people get lost in the marketing when it's really nailing that message and getting that out before you do a lot of marketing. Let's see what else I can get with them. So we definitely bonded on the Eagles. Now what can I, let's see. Pennsylvania. Volunteer. Since I'm military, it makes it a little easier, but campus ministry, board member, finance chair. So you get to learn a little bit about their values and what they want people to know that's great about them. Like, okay, great at investments, great at portfolio management, great at wealth management. And then you can get, a lot from here. So putting together your reach out method is like, okay, how am I going to get some of these things? Get this person to like me, get this person to trust me, get this person to at least want to have a conversation. That's it. I mean, that's really all you want, is to have them have a conversation, not have to sell them all in one message, because it's like, what is happening? We don't know each other. So that's some Saturday training. Let me know what you guys think. It's the longest training I would do on LinkedIn or Facebook, but I enjoyed putting this little training together, so I hope you liked it.